have those credits and I don't see. Well, this is annoying because we were trying to book our tickets, but essentially we got tickets last year right before COVID, and COVID happened, so we couldn't go, but we are going to New York City since we are both luckily fully vaccinated, and so is the rest of our household. So that is why we are going, and also because this guy has an obsession with the East Coast, even though he's never been. Initially we were gonna go because we were gonna look at colleges before you accepted, and now you're already a banana slug.
Yeah.
You're not in the East Coast, but we've both never gotten to explore the East Coast. I've technically been in New York City before for 8 hours, but not in New York City, you know, just JFK, that kind of thing. Yes.
And I've only had like a 30-minute layover in New York, but that was it.
You did?
Yeah, when I volunteered in the DR.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also did like an island trip in Guadeloupe when I was around his age, and that was why I was at JFK. So now we have our voucher from our canceled trip, and we're gonna use it to book our new trip. So I discovered that it's cheaper to buy separate tickets. So a flight from SFO, which we're flying out of, to JFK, and then with a different airline we'll fly back from JFK to SFO because the round trip is actually more expensive. So if you're planning a trip, maybe check that out, because I definitely cross-referenced all of those options. Okay, here it is. It has to be at 8:44 p.m. because I work until 5. And I do think, I looked it up yesterday, and if you are not vaccinated, you're required to test negative between 1 and 3 days prior to boarding, and then the same thing for your return trip back. But I wouldn't recommend traveling if you are not vaccinated. Not safe. Thing.
Oh, don't forget to click the box.
See? Okay. Jesus. Does anybody else get like really cold hands? It's so much money to pay. Okay, there we go. Amount applied. Cool beans. Like, I feel like it wouldn't have been as fun a year ago. In my mental state anyway. I don't know how like anxious you were about schools and like deciding.
Oh yeah.
But I know awful. A year ago, my mental health was not prime.
No, I was...
wait, no, see, it says 277. So what the F?
It doesn't give you an option to enter in both a credit card and your gift card.
But it says my trip total.
Just check your Wells Fargo app tomorrow.
Okay, it says it's booked, but it didn't tell me how much. Can I help you? Get off. Please. Okay, now we have to do Delta. What's your... Just type it in so these people don't email you. Even though it's like our relatives that watch my channel. Oh shit, I only have 10 minutes before I go to work.
Excuse my grandpa typing.
I was gonna show everyone the way I did like all my price comparisons. Sorry, I'm on the selfie mode for the camera, but I'll go through this another time. put it later in the video. But it's how I broke down all of the pricing.
You can add multiple emails.
Oh, sweet. Well, it's gonna go to mine automatically because it's where the confirmation is going to. So I'll send to Ju. Pre-COVID, flying to New York from the West Coast, especially here in San Francisco, is about like $600 to $700. It's super expensive. And I think a big part of it for me to why I didn't fly East Coast at least was because I could go to Mexico or to another country for the same cost. So, so there's that part. But yeah, we'll break down the costs later. And maybe later in this same video, we'll do a list of like all the things we want to see. And then in later videos, we'll show what we use for all the touristy stuff that we're gonna do, like the Statue of Liberty and Top of the Rock and stuff like that. City Pass is a great resource that I've used before in Seattle, and it's an all-in-one booking where you basically choose like a bulk of famous attractions in major cities. So we can do that too, but we'll see you in a little bit.